Hey guys, I'm Eddie V. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. It helps support the channel and gain me subscribers. Now guys, I'm in Holbrook, Arizona. As you can see, I'm empty. I was in Winslow, Arizona. Yes guys, the title on the video is correct. My dreams of being an owner-operator or owning a truck is failing. Let's just say how. Let's just say with the amount of money from switching jobs that I made this year so far is not adding up on where it's going, and I have to figure out my budget because I thought I had it figured out, but it's not. Basically, I've paid off my credit card debt, and when I all did that, I thought basically with that set aside, I should have enough money saved up for a down payment on the semi-truck or emergency money, and that's not really working out right now for me. Basically, what's going on is I don't know what's happening. There's really no loads in Arizona, and they're all paying cheap. Or as in other words, there is loads in Arizona, but they're all paying cheap. Right now, as truckers, basically this company is sitting because it's so low that we can't even take a cheap paying freight without averaging out at $3 a mile. And I get 30% of the load, so I get paid by the load, and this right now is making me a little bit frustrated with my dreams. So hopefully we can finally pick up a load and my dreams won't be failing, but so far they're failing. Looks like I'm gonna be sitting another night there. So I already started my clock, so today I can't even do anything. I can't do another 34-hour reset. But let's continue into the video farther. So basically guys, I did a delivery in New Mexico and I did a delivery in Arizona, in Winslow actually. So I pulled over for the night. No big deal. Sometimes it's harder to find loads right away after you deliver, even if it's in the middle of the daytime. And basically guys, depending on which time zone you live at or where your office is, basically is this: if your time zone is Eastern and you're in the Pacific time zone, which is Arizona, that's what time zone they're currently at. If offices close at 5 for dispatch at the time zone that they are, the latest you could work at would be like 2 p.m. in Arizona. So basically, I've only got, right now it's almost 11, so I've only got a couple more hours to find a load for today. Basically, what's going on is, after the delivery, it was no big deal. Didn't find a load the next day. Next day goes by. We just had 2 canceled loads. Nothing going by. They were all pretty much good paying, and for that reason, it's just canceled. And I even drove 85 miles or what it is, just in the direction to try to pick up a load. I was literally in the middle of nowhere and had to find a turnaround area just to turn around and come back to a truck stop TA in Holbrook. All because I have small fuel tanks in my truck and I'm not going to sit somewhere in a small town waiting for a load. So TA is the closest thing where I can fuel. I cannot fill up at Pilot Flying J. I can fill up at most other truck stops, but not Pilot Flying J. And TA was the closest truck stop I could fill up, so I came back another 40 some miles so I could be somewhere where I could fuel if needed be. So what's going on right now, guys, is the fact that there's loads, not too much, it's average, but the per mile is so low that to be at a minimum operating average at $3 a mile is literally impossible, because of the deadhead would be even under $2 a mile on the load. So that's the situation going on. Also guys, why my dreams of owning a truck is failing? Well, the market right now, it looks like it's down. But at the same time, I personally think that you can still find loads. You can still make money out there. But that's one of the reasons why dreams of owning a truck is failing. And really, I don't get this market right now. I've been trucking almost 3 years, and every year the slow time starts around Thanksgiving all the way until February. So what's going on now is, why is it slow? Doesn't make any sense. So that, what, are we going to have 6 months or 7 months of just slow season? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because if August is when all this started and is continuing until February, we are messed up in trucking right now, especially with high fuel prices. $2 a mile, it would have been good if the fuel price was like $2 a gallon. But it is $5 a gallon average, and it's just not going to work out everywhere. So, with that being said, another reason why it's failing is the fact that I'm trying to save up emergency fund of $20,000 before I buy a semi-truck. That's becoming a problem, because I wanted on an anniversary vacation to Hawaii, and that cost us some money, and now I'm on another low level. With this rate, the amount I'm making right now per week, what I made when I started this company, I mean, it's still better than the other company I was at, but with these loads, if we're not making anything, I won't be able to save up for a semi until next year, and I was planning to buy one in December, registering it in January. So with that being said, I'm pretty much, the dreams are failing away right now, so I'll keep you guys updated if I ever will buy a semi-truck. But why I want to buy a semi-truck? Because I want freedom on my own schedule. I want, well, even though it is, but if I say I have kids, I want to, have a break of like 2 weeks. Or 2 months even, just pay the insurance ahead of time, pay the monthly payment on the truck ahead of time, and just take a break for 2 months if needed. I can't do that as a company driver, because I understand companies need to make money and keep rolling. So that's why I want to own my own truck. I want to kind of have my own complete schedule. And I want to own my own fleet someday, if that happens. But with this going on, there ain't no way it's gonna happen. So guys, yes, I'm in the downstate, but hopefully I'll be in the upper scale soon. Right now, as of this week, if I don't get a long distance, like a load that pays good, not short, because short doesn't help me out, but longer distance, this will be like my lowest paying week for being over the road, not regional. Okay guys, so good news and bad news. Good news is, supposedly there's a load, and supposedly it will be booked. Bad news is I'm driving there. Still don't have no confirmation, but hopefully we'll get it soon, and I can pick up this utility pickup truck that pays decent. It'll be right at operating costs for the company, according to what I think operating costs is. And yeah, still not what the rates are supposed to be though, so that's the other bad news. But hopefully I will get there, or we will get there, and hopefully we can make salvage some part of this trip. Okay guys, so heard from dispatch, even though the Raycon is not ours, apparently there's a problem with brokers. I don't know what they're waiting on, but the broker did confirm, as far as I know, confirmed that the load is ours, so we're picking up that pickup truck. So that's the good news. Bad news is I hopefully won't be a D-rate. This right here is a check engine light, and it's not that serious, but it is one of the check engine lights. There's 3 check engine lights on this truck on this Cascadia. Anyway, I did diagnostics. You'll see the pictures there below. One of them is completely unrelated. It is to my radar cruise control issue sensor. That was completely unrelated. And also the other one is SCR. So it's DEF related. There's a sensor, NOx sensor problem. So the last 2 times this truck been in was once for a NOx sensor, once for the DEF lines getting plugged up. So basically guys, if this is not a quick fix and we have to sit at the dealer whole day, this will be a complete waste of our time and money. I will not be able to make any extra money this week at all, pretty much because of this. So hopefully that's not the case, but if that is, then oh well. So this is where I'm talking about the dreams of owning my own truck are falling away with this rate. But hopefully we can get everything back up. Now, the other issue is what was I gonna say? Hold on, pause. Here's what I was gonna say. This is why you do not buy an emission truck. Even with warranty, you're having issues, and at times like this with bad loads, this kind of backs you up and can slow you down. So, would I buy an emission truck with emissions? Probably not, but can I? I may if it's under warranty and everything. But still, I'd rather go for an older truck because these newer trucks can slow you down with time and money right there just because of it not running. So yeah, guys, now I'll update you if I have any more bad or good news. So far we are driving and hopefully get to the pickup to pick up that vehicle. Okay guys, so literally basically no internet service at all here. Good news, I got the load. I was able to contact the contact info. He will wait there to help me load the truck, and then we will see what happens next. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully we get there and load it up and go, and hopefully no issues out of this check engine light. And as soon as I load it, boss gave me the okay, just keep going in direction delivery and find a dealer to get this done at. So hopefully I can. Let's go now.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Forgot to mention to you guys where I was going. I was going to Bluff, Utah. Very beautiful up here, actually. A lot of campgrounds and everything like that, and resorts. Just loaded this Ram 4500. I like it. I hate it. It's supposedly 19,000 pounds, but I'm gonna go weigh myself. So gotta go chain her up first, and then she'll be good to go soon. So I load her up there. It's also better on the weight because 19,000, be right in the middle pretty much of all the weight. And up to Texas. All loaded and ready to go to Texas. I'm gonna record as I drive, and hopefully we'll make it with no def issues or like a derate mode, and I'd be able to make it to the truck stop in Albuquerque. Alright guys, so after about an hour, she is finally chained down. Reason why it took so long is because I had to find the perfect place around the axle so that I don't break any brake lines or anything like that. It's kind of ridiculous of how many brake lines I had to avoid just to chain it up properly. So yeah, she's all chained up and good to go. Time to head on to Texas, and hopefully I can make it without a truck derating. Okay guys, so I'm now in Grant, New Mexico. So the morning, just did my pre-trip, about to head out, but before I head out I'm gonna call the dealer in Albuquerque and see, make sure they could take me in, and yeah, hopefully it'll be all right, because the check engine light's still on, and it's definitely a DEF issue, so we'll find out soon. Okay guys, so at the Pilot, because the Love's right next to the dealership didn't let me, the good news is Love's will take me. It's first come first serve, so diagnostic could be pretty quick, but about fixing part I don't know. Bought myself a 5th wheel lock, really useful so nobody can steal the trailer. Left my information at Pilot Flying J so that they know I parked here, and yeah, so time to go to the dealership and see what the issue is. Okay guys, so back at the Pilot Flying J after the dealership. The trailer's connected, so time to hit the road. I'm going to explain what exactly happened. So guys, here's what happened. Apparently something did not come out right on the truck's DEF system, and basically it corrected yourself, but the check engine light was still on. Basically all they did was clear and reset the non-active codes, which are not active, and then next thing they did was they took it for a road test. Why it took them the whole day to do a road test, I don't know, but they did a road test, and hopefully now we're back to normal. So as you can see, no check engine light, so we're good. So all we need to do is just fuel and then hit the road to Texas. Alright guys, it's a brand new day in New Mexico. I am in this town right here, which is about 50 miles away from Roswell, New Mexico. But let's just say this, today we got lucky. I'm going to show you why. So you can see there's signs there. And let me zoom in on my little mirror. There's a sign there, that white one in the corner. Basically, guys, what happened is there's no parking. There was already 2 trucks parked here, but no overnight parking. So I'm confused whether this is because of that railroad company or whatever that company is, electrical company that doesn't allow it, or this actually itself. So since I was out of hours pretty much, I only had 30 minutes to drive, but here there's the middle of nowhere, and the truck stops showing up as truck stops are not really truck stops. You can't park there. This was the only place on Trucker Path showing that this can be a parking spot. And even a guy reviewed saying it's not a truck stop, but you can park here. That turned out if you get caught, it's not the case. So I'm glad nothing happened. I am glad I'm able to roll now in just a few minutes. But it's just kind of weird, like there's so much parking, why don't you let trucks park? But anyway, yeah, so got lucky, no boots, no tickets that I see of anyway. And there was a truck parked next to me, and another one left in the middle of the night. So let's go ahead and hit the road, because we got about 317 miles until we make it to our delivery. Okay guys, so we're driving in Texas on the 285 north, and we're having issues. The issues is the stupid road work, to make these words, idiots on the road that decide to do 30 in a 60 or 45 in a 60 or slower or brake or go fast at the same time. It's just getting annoying. And it's been happening on 285 since New Mexico. Now, I would be fine if it's like 1 or 2 miles and then I could pass because the speed limit would be higher and then they have passing lanes. No, Texas, New Mexico decided to like 30, 50 mile stretch the road work at the speed limit. So I'm basically done for it. Like, according to my Garmin GPS, instead of arriving there at 2:50 p.m. or 2:51 p.m., I'm so far, I am at 3:05 p.m. and climbing. And I have until 4 o'clock to deliver this. So, looks like this road work will end in Pecos, Texas, if you take a look here. and hopefully that's where it ends so I could hammer it down. But it looks like this is just gonna ruin my whole day if I miss my delivery time. Not only did the dumb dealership yesterday ruin it, but this road work is also ruining it. I just find it very dumb, whatever's going on. So hopefully I can make up some time when I hit Pecos. I just literally hate, really, I mean I really do, when government decides, oh, let's make a 50-mile road work and make everyone go slow. Like, can't you do 5-mile stretches at a time and let people enjoy their day? Like, this is so dumb. Okay guys, so on the final stretch of this load right here, I got about 4.5 miles to go on this, and I can't go too fast. Even though it says speed limit 45, it definitely won't be made for a truck. But yeah, so slowly and surely I'll get there and get this unloaded. Alright guys, so as you can see, the truck is really dirty with the trailer. Got it all unchained. Time to put the ramps down, and then guess what guys, I got a really good load afterwards, so I gotta hurry up and do it so I can make the delivery. Or I mean, sorry, I gotta hurry up to make the pickup. But yeah, this thing's all dirty. Alright guys, delivery was a success. I am empty. I'm all dirty though, and the truck's dirty outside. I'm empty though, and now I'm headed towards the pickup. Hopefully I can make it. If I can't make it, oh well, looks like I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But yeah, I'm all empty now. It's time to go for the pickup. Yeah, this was a good run, and this is how sometimes delivery in Texas is done, in the middle of nowhere. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004
Turn right.
This particular package, driving a temp in the 6 Series.